Hi guys, welcome back to the T.T.L podcast. This is your host Annie. So guys, on today's episode, we'll be talking about something very interesting and engaging. We'll be talking about being blunt and being kind. So with me on the show are my friends and guests. So guys, say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. So you didn't tell us your name. What do you do?
My name is Naomi. I'm a mass communication student, and thank you for having me, Annie.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So Oscar.
My name is Oscar, and grab it actually.
So I think I have five. So this is the second graduate I'm having on my show, and I'm so happy. At least from student to graduate, I'm improving. Yeah. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about being blunt, like bluntness versus kindness. Yes. So before we start, let's talk of the basics, and I think the lady will go first. So let's talk on the basics. What do you see about being blunt and being kind?
Okay, being blunt basically is talking without like any filter. There's no filter, there's no sort of consideration. You're saying it as it is, factual, but then again, sometimes being blunt can come off as being rude. And there is a fine line between being blunt, being rude, and then like you're trying to be blunt to help that person possibly, but then you're also like not helping that person, maybe even making their situation worse by being blunt. So yeah, there are ways to still be factual and be kind at the same time. So yeah.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So Oscar, do you have something to chip in?
Knowing the meaning of being blunt, let me just say something about the things that what is behind being blunt actually. You can be blunt at times for some reasons. You can be blunt in order to avoid painting the matter. You can be in an argument with someone, or you can be in a situation where you have to correct this person, and just based on the personality of you as a person, you might not be the kind that wants to please everyone. You just saying things the way they are. When things happen and you see it, and you be like, if I have to correct this person, I have to say it the way it is. You get. So that's it about being blunt. And being blunt sometimes can actually cause harm to the second person in question. You get, depending on depending on the person's personality. Let me use the word. You get, because yes, or mental. Because if you can be blunt to someone that is not really strong mentally, and the person will feel bad, or break out, or the person might even see you as a rude or wicked person.
Yeah.
But then being blunt is actually important, because believe me, at the end of the day, when the person goes back to his or her home, the person will definitely have a second thought about what you said.
Yeah.
And then the best thing the person can do to help his or herself is to think of what you said and pick the very important part of it and learn from it. But then you can be kind to this person and sugarcoat your words, you get, and at the end of the day, the person will like you for speaking nicely, but trust me, there is 80% possibility that you were not able to make an impact in that person's life, or whatever has happened.
When you sugarcoat your words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but the world we live in today, we have more of, I don't know, growing up, I was kind of surrounded with kind words. I was not really surrounded with people that are being very blunt.
No.
Although sometimes my dad is like that. But then, growing up as a person, I experienced a lot of bluntness around me. When you happen to offend someone, the person will be blunt to you. And then you'll be like, wow, I'm not used to this kind of lifestyle. So you just have to accept it. This is a new environment you are in, and then you know that this person is correcting you for something you did, or the person is advising you and is being blunt in the process. So you just have to focus on what the person is telling you and not on the bluntness.
You don't have to take every criticism to the heart.
But what about like you said, this person is maybe a fragile person, mentally or otherwise. I still feel, but like you said, sugarcoating your words might not give 100% message, might not pass the message 100% the way you want it. But I don't know. I think you should still watch what you say, no matter how you want to be blunt to somebody.
Yes.
You should still calculate your words. There are some things you don't need to sugarcoat your words to pass your message, but you will not be rude. But many times I hear people say, "Yes, I'm being mean. I'm being me. I don't care. You don't care because you are being you. You are thinking that, oh, I cannot like displease myself to please other person. I must say my mind. But in the aspect of saying your mind, you don't care about the other person that you are actually.
I think that's where you need to like master the art of constructive criticism. Like you see someone maybe doing something wrong, I tell them, oh, this is how you're doing it. This is wrong about how you're doing it. You could like do it better. You explain to them why the reason for your the reason why you're telling them that what they're doing is wrong. You're calm about it. You're not coming off to them. For example, someone is doing something wrong and then you go to them and be like, what are you doing? That's nonsense. Let me just tell you the truth. That's nonsense. And you're like, yeah, that's just me. I'm the type of person, if I say nonsense, I'll say nonsense.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, like there's a way you can go to that person and be like, do you realize that what you're doing is going to have this consequence? This is what it's going to lead to. Here is a better way to do this. That's being constructive. You're telling that person the problem. You're giving them a solution. Not just immediately. You're not just like telling them this is what you're doing wrong. Your outfit is shit. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. You correct people with love. You talk to people with love. Even in as much as you want to be factual, yes, in as much as you want to pass a message, you also take consideration because in your head, I'm helping this person. I'm telling this person the truth. But this person might not even be at the age or even like mature enough to pick what they're saying. Yes, they might even just be like, oh, this person is being mean to me just because they want to be mean to me.
Yeah.
Like I have an older sister. She can be very blunt. Yeah. But like I try not to say that she's trying to be mean to me. She's just telling me like it is. So that means that when I reason it, I'll be like, actually this thing sounds stupid. I did this in a stupid way. Do you understand? So yeah.
Yeah, so like what comes in is maturity of the other person you're talking to.
But sometimes even though the person is mature or not, I really like what she said about being constructive. Why correcting something you get, because the world we live in today, everyone needs a lot of kindness. Everyone needs a lot.
And everyone thinks they know it all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can't just
Everyone is an expert.
We are all different, you get, and there's one thing I believe in. I believe in creativity. Someone can be doing something, someone can offend someone else. Okay, peradventure I offend you. There's a possibility that everything I did, there's a possibility that I'm not wrong in a way.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm wrong in a way. Two wrongs cannot make a right, you get. So even if you don't like what I did, it's the best thing for you to do is like to come and tell me that okay, this thing you did is actually hurting the other person, is hurting me too. You get that? Why don't you do it this way? Instead of you walking up to the person and saying you are very stupid, this, that, you say some kind of words. You get. So there's a possibility that that person did what he did for some reasons, personally, and you don't know if that thing is actually eating the person up. So you just have to like understand matters. If you're able to understand the particular situation, you'll be able to know that you don't need to be blunt while using your words. You get.
But you can pass your message.
Yes, you can pass your message without being blunt. I don't feel like being blunt is about you being naturally wicked.
No, people that are like innocently blunt. Like they're
innocently blunt.
Innocently blunt. They don't even know that they are being blunt. They just say something very out of this world. Yes, like, you'll just be looking like, and then really? Like, sorry, did I say something wrong? You look like, oh sorry, did that come off as blunt?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like those people, they don't really like think twice before they
they're just
you get. Sometimes like there are some things that you say unconsciously.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. You might be a kind person, but sometimes you might be blunt. And you won't even know until the person points it out to you and you'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this. You never knew. Like, you can actually be in a very bad mood and someone pisses you off and you'll be like, you start using words that you never used before. You get. And at the end of the day, you get back home and start thinking, oh, I'm sorry. you even blame yourself. Why did
Why did
I do this today?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I want to share something. Like, there's something I want to ask, especially to you, Oscar, because you're a guy, and it was between me and a guy. And now you can also say something about it. There's this guy. He was talking to me. He wanted us to have like something intimate. I don't know. He wasn't talking about relationship actually, but he just wanted us to have what? Did you get something sexual? I was like, no, I'm not interested. I just like him as a friend. We can keep friendship and all that. It was like gay and boy being friends. I said, okay, if you don't want, no problem. But so we kept on being friends. I would see him. So one day he was not asking me what's wrong, like why don't I want to have anything to do with him and all that. I was like, I'm not romantically attracted to him. I don't want anything romance, sex in the friendship or anything. So it was a bit upset. I was not wondering, did I say anything wrong? Was I too blunt? Did I rip his ego off? Okay, that's why I said the question is like for Oscar as a guy.
Yeah.
Let me know maybe from his gender perspective. Did I tear him apart?
You tore him apart.
Because I was thinking that I want to pass my message. It's getting too much of.
Sometimes people need to be torn apart.
I feel you.
So I want to know, was there a better way for me to deliver that message?
There are better ways.
Okay, I would have told him.
But I don't have an idea.
Yeah.
No.
You should see for yourself because
I feel like when it comes to when is any situation that has to do with relationships and you're rejecting this person is rejecting, just be honest, say the truth. I've seen so many situations where they will sugarcoat it, they will give excuses, they will be like, okay, well, I had a friend, he told the girl, this one was a girl that was actually coming with him, and he was like, oh, I'm not good enough for you. And she was like, no, you are. She was like, oh, I don't have enough money. He said, I don't care. He could have just told her from the beginning, oh, I don't like you like that.
Yes.
It would have pained her. But it would have been better for her to just like cry that night, get over it, instead of her to be pining after her for days and weeks. So sometimes it's necessary to just,
especially in relationships and friendships,
it's necessary to just go straight to the point so that you don't send off mixed signals.
I want to bring out an idea from what she said.
Okay.
In reply to your own. You know, guy in question was being approached by the girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now consider the reply the guy gave to her is kind of like it requires a response.
Yes.
Because what you told the guy in your own case is something that when the guy would hear, he will be shocked. Like he won't even know what to say again. You get at that point he might just be like, wow, oh, okay. And he won't even know, like he won't know what to say. Believe me, as a guy, he won't know what to say. But if anything comes up at most, he might just be like, okay. Or you maybe if you don't want to increase the whole matter, you just be like, why? And asking why is like, to me, I feel like it's foolish because if you don't find me attractive,
you don't find me attractive.
You get, but if there would have been a better way to reply him, I think it has to be saying something that would bring more.
But you know,
conversation.
I don't know. Me, I believe in sugarcoating.
Yeah.
I believe in being kind to people, talk to people we love. I do it a lot. But over the time, I see that I pass the wrong message to people doing that.
No, you can talk with love and still be clear.
Okay, let's say relationship aspect or like between a girl and a boy.
Yeah.
Maybe when they tend to talk to you and you go with the flow, they'll think you are interested.
Yeah.
You tell them that no, but because you keep talking to them in that polite manner and all those things, they'll think you are interested. Just they form how to get it. Yeah, do you get?
Yeah.
But when this particular guy, I feel the moment I told him I'm not romantically interested, I don't want anything like that. I won't lie. It actually like gave space from that conversation. But I had it in mind over time, like, did I really do something wrong? Let me not say it again to someone else. Me and the guy, we are cool. We just talk on a mutual level. Sometimes we don't talk at all. We are okay. But because of the way he acted that day, it was really down. It was like, this one I said. It didn't really say anything. I was even trying to talk to him. I just noticed that he was really upset. I had to ask a question and be like, did I really say something bad? Was there a better way I could have said my mind.
For me, honesty will always be the best answer in that type of situation.
Yeah.
There's a way you say it with like maybe it will not hurt the person as much. Just certain people like, oh, what's the approach that people take now? You're a great guy. Anybody would be lucky to have you. It's not you,
but not me. Yeah. Why does it always be me? Like, why do we always act like
no, I'll be honest, it's not me, it's you.
It's you, I don't want you.
I don't know what to say.
No, sometimes bluntness is necessary.
Okay, but actually,
it's not always bad.
Let me just say this. At this point, if I'm told that I would accept it and do my way, and then for you to say that, you just were not interested in that conversation, and you just said it so that to end.
Yeah.
So if you should ever bring it up again, then I just feel like it's at his own detriment.
Yeah.
Whatever comes up again can be an insult you get from you.
But
so I don't blame you for
that does not make me a wicked person.
No, I'm
right?
not a wicked person.
You said your mind, and I just feel like you were not blunt, because being blunt might even be you telling the guy you are ugly.
Okay, maybe I was not blunt then. I was not honest.
Imagine if you are telling that girl.
Come. Like, is he ugly?
No.
No.
If you are told him, okay, see, you're not fine. Let's not say ugly. Let's say you're not fine enough, or you're not like you get. You feel bad the more. But then you told him that you are not sexually attracted to him, something like that. I think that's more mature it gets. So I don't feel like there's any better way to say it, because if there's actually a better way to say it, then it's like it shows that you really want it, but
not at that point. Maybe you want it, but not at that point. You just want it to wait like next month.
There's something we guys believe in. I don't know if every other person can relate, but for me, sometimes I see things this way. Maybe you ask a girl for something and she kind of sugarcoats the word to her answer the first time, and you just feel like, oh, I can see in her eyes that she really wants this.
You think?
Now maybe she's just trying to get reply, and then
if I keep pushing.
Yeah, exactly. So if she had said something else that sounds sweeter, you get, you're not ready. When you say you're not ready or not now, maybe let's just be friends for now. The guy will be like, okay,
there's hope. So me now, like before that, even this opinion from both of you, I believe I am not a bad person, because I believe in kindness. I should have put my words the Lord too. Even if friends, okay, what if your friend wants this me? How will you not tell your friends?
No, that was me and my friends speak. I'm not saying
it's not harsh.
No, I mean, like, it depends on the relationship you have. There are some friends you talk to.
Me, I don't know. I feel like even if we are very close, it will be hard for you to say it.
Me, if I'm not close to the person and you're beside me and your mouth is not giving a very nice audio, I'll just shift from you. If I'm not close to you, I'll shift. But if I'm close to you, I'll be like, how far? Just play. Don't be like, how far? Just maybe like, positively and negatively.
Okay, let's say be blunt positively and negatively. Because maybe the negative one is the bad one, while the positive one is the good one.
Yes, because when you are being blunt negatively, you are giving the person bad balls.
Okay,
so even adding salt to
so come. Your hair is fine. Positive blunt.
Yes.
Your hair is ugly.
Negative blunt.
No. What I mean is,
no, you're wicked. She said your hair is fine.
What I mean
positive
is,
blunt.
when I say
your hair is ugly. Negative blunt.
That's not it. What I mean is, like, when you say someone is positively blunt, it's like, okay, this person's hair is not fine, and I'm like, girl, your hair, it doesn't look bad. You know, when people hear that word, it's not bad. It means it's not good. It means it's not good. Yes. So, like, they are being blunt.
But the better way to say is bad.
Exactly. But then when you said, oh, this your hair no fine.
Like,
what makes this hair for you?
You say, you're not like,
okay, you see, all those extra drama, that's what you get me. But just like, oh, your hair is fine.
No, I feel that one is still negative blunt. Like your head is not giving.
Okay.
No, I still feel it's still very mean to say. But no matter how you bent this particular one shout, I feel the person will still say, so this hair no good. It's the main thing.
Yeah.
Because I can tell somebody that, well, this hair fits you, but
But
it's not really nice.
but once I hear but for my hair, I will go back to
You will go back to where you went to make that hair. But that person is telling you that this hair is not good. But the person is just trying to make it. But the person still telling you this hair no good. The bone of contention here is that this hair is not good.
It's not good.
It's the main thing that the person is trying to say. Whether it fits you, but it not fit you, just remove am. Na the same thing say the hair no fit, e no good.
Yeah, but just like
see something, the hair can be nice, but to the person, the hair is not like, maybe it's not the person's taste. Do you know that whatever you're doing for yourself is what you like? You're not doing it for someone else to like it.
Yeah.
You probably did hair because you like it. So the person can see
in
it.
the fact that truth is subjective.
Yeah.
Nobody has their own truth.
Yes.
There is universal truth as some of my would say.
Yes.
But sometimes some truths are subjective. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Na lie, if you fine, you fine.
But
If you fine, everybody go say I'm saying you fine. Which one the beauty is in the eye of the beholder? If you are beautiful, everybody will say that you are beautiful.
Someone can come and say, okay, see this my babe, she no fine.
Hey.
The guy will not be like, she fine but
But-
her lips good. Or she fine but her ear dey like this.
I'm just refrain from making comments on your friend's partner.
Exactly.
That's not
For real.
Especially when you send the picture to the group chat.
Yeah,
As long as you're happy.
as long as you're happy, Chi. But
If the
I
person
need to
knows your
shout.
taste, just keep it to yourself. I just asked you, is this girl fine?
Why you asking?
But why
Why do you
you
want
say
my
beauty
opinion
in the eyes of the beholder? What do you want my opinion on your babe?
Well, like, don't ask me.
So if I become blunt now, you say I'm not
If
nice.
you're actually looking for opinion, then it means you don't really trust.
Yeah. You don't even trust your own decision.
Exactly. So that's when you.
But sometimes we get to always that our decision.
At the end of the day.
No, it depends. So.
But sometimes that guy might be like, oh, if this girl no fine, make I just manage her. You get, maybe you feel say tomorrow you feel still see another one.
That one said
See
it.
why I
No,
don't
you
trust
see,
men.
yes, see.
That's why
No,
I
see,
don't
yes, what you just said is you don't want to be blunt, but now you they do the wicked one. Even the blunt person self will just say their
Sometimes being
own.
blunt is an act of kindness. Sometimes it's
Actually.
better to be blunt than to lie to somebody's face. For example, now, okay, let us use the hair example. You don't want to be blunt and outrightly say that the hair is not fine, right? This person says like, oh, and maybe the person values your opinion a lot. The person is like, this person, she didn't say anything bad about my hair. I love the hair. She'll go outside, my hair, look at my hair. Look at my hair, look at my hair. And then everybody's like, who tell us this hair fine?
Hey, for real.
Like,
You're feeling yourself.
your close
Yeah.
confidence
Say-
will, like, they'll be sugarcoating things for you, and then outside you go into the real world, then they'll treat you with harshness. Okay, for example, Instagram picture, you show your friend your picture. The picture is ugly, like, and your friend is like, it's fine,
For
until
you.
they roast you on Twitter.
Yes, to be kind while being blunt.
I feel like you have to master the art of communication. A lot of people don't know how to talk. They don't know how to structure their sentences in a way that you are not being mean. So yes, I feel like you have to be able to actually like structure your sentences in a way that you are saying the truth and you're still being kind about saying the truth. And for a lot of us Nigerians, we do not even care about how the other person is speaking our words. A lot of us are not even like conscious of mental health and all that. We don't even see which one is putting mental
What do you
health.
mean mental health?
And they
What do you mean by you're
they
depressed?
affect your mental health. So yeah, I feel like all of us should try to consider the other person, look at their situation, use like empathy to reason. Also listen while you're speaking as well. Not like you're going on, this is what you're doing, this is what you're doing. You should also look at the reasons. Why is this person doing this way? Is it that they are ignorant, or they just don't know any other way to do it, or something like that? So yeah.
And why should you be considerate while giving your opinions? Like, continue from where she stopped. You know, you can actually be in that situation tomorrow. You get where you need someone's opinion, or where you be in a case whereby you need to hear from someone, or someone has to correct you. And imagine if you were blunt to someone else, and then it goes to your own situation and someone else was blunt to you, you would definitely feel bad. So you have to be considerate, because tomorrow can be your turn and you don't know how you feel. So I feel like that what they say, do to others what you can, what you want others to do.
Yes, but I feel like
It applies.
sometimes it's also best for you to hear the truth, like the truth straight. so that it's really
Okay,
enter.
but like,
To wrap up everything we've been saying since, just listen more before you speak. Like, sometimes if you are even angry, I saw a film which day. If you are angry, like you're very angry, like count 1 to 30 before you speak. And it actually helped the girl in the movie. I've not really participated, and I saw that it helped the girl in the movie. That when you're very pissed, you just 1, 2. Before you get to 30, before you get to 30, you're already coordinated.
Yeah.
Your anger is already
I hope that works for you.
No,
that they'll give you
Smart women.
we are all different. Some people,
We are all different.
yeah. Some people, when they are quiet, they are building their anger.
They go down fast actually.
So,
but in everything, just listen more before you speak. Put yourself, like, be empathic when you are talking to somebody. Think about you. If it was you, how would you want this other person to correct you?
Yeah.
Constructive criticism is very important.
No go talk the one way going them go use blue.
Yes, please don't be blunt to your parents. There are some people should not be blunt.
Yeah, there are some people that you should not be blunt. Not because you go feel say you don't read book too much. You want to go tell your African mama how she's supposed to do something.
Like,
please. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy to have you on my show. And this discussion was amazing. Please guys, don't forget that everything we said on this episode we are based on our personal opinion. We are not experts in this field. Just understand and work with what works with you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't. Bye.
Bye.